Hi, welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So today I want to show you how I process sweet peppers, onions, and garlics. So basically we're going to be processing, can't talk, in the food processor, and then I'll show you how to bag it up and we're going to freeze it. So you don't have to worry about when you need a pepper or you need onions or you need garlic that you have to always have it fresh, because we know that's not always possible. This way you have it anytime you want. You could take it out the freezer, break off the amount you want, put it in the microwave for a minute to thaw it out, and then you can just put it in the frying pan and cook it until the water is out of it, and voila, there you go, you have it. Okay, so I'm going to adjust the camera. We're going to get started. Forewarning, the food processor is loud, so you are going to hear loud noise when we start that process. Okay, so what I'll try to do is I'll cut the machine off after I first start it, and when I finish I'll turn it back on. That way you hear very little of that. All right, let's get started. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Yep. Adjust this up just a little. Okay. So, as you can see, I cut up red peppers and green peppers. These are sweet peppers, okay? I cut them up. As you can see, I cut it in half and then I cut it about this size. It doesn't really matter as long as it fits down in this hold of the food processor, okay? All right. So this is the blade we're using, as you can see. Okay, that's the blade. I'm going to put the top on. One thing about the food processor, if the top is not properly on, it will not go, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, then we're going to give it a test to make sure it's running. Okay, we're up and running. Okay, and this is just like a device that you put down the top here and push the food down if it doesn't go down. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna start this and then I'm gonna cut the camera off and we'll be right back. Okay. Okay, that gives you the idea, and you also hear how loud it is. The reason why I have the peppers in water is because two reasons. One, to get the seeds off, and two, it helps the food processor grind it down better. Okay? Alright, and another thing I wanted to tell you, depending on how long you let the machine run, depends on the size that you're going to end up with. So if you want a bigger size, you just hit that and let it go for like a half a second or so and check and see if that's the size you want. If you want it smaller, you continue on putting it in and letting it run a little longer. Okay? Alright, I'll be back when I have all this done. Okay, so now I want to show you what that looks like. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's all processed. Alright, so now here's my plastic bag, and you're going to write on here peppers and today's date. Okay, so that you'll know what it is and when was the date that you actually did this processing. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to show you how I put it in the bag and how much I put in there. Okay, you seen I put about 3 big spoons full in here, okay? And that's quite a bit, because when that frees up, I'll be able to get maybe a couple of servings out of this per meal. Okay, so that's the process of bagging it up. And I'm going to finish it, then I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished bagging up the sweet peppers. This is red and green peppers mixed together just to give a little color. So I got a total of 6 of these bags, okay? That's 6. And it was totally about, I think maybe 8 peppers total. Now this is not going to work for every recipe, but just think about it. A lot of them it will. You can make stew. If you want peppers and onions on your steak, you just do what I say, put it in a frying pan with nothing in it, and then just stir it until you get the water out, and then you have crushed peppers. Okay, so we have 6. Okay, we're going to put these in the freezer and let them freeze, and then as you need it, you pull out a bag, you break off a piece, you put the hard frozen piece in the microwave on a minute, and voila, you got peppers. Okay, all right, so the next thing we're going to start on is the same process with onions. Okay, so I'm going to start that process, and then I'll be back when I finish. So let me just show you. Put them in. And this was 6 pounds of onions. As you can see, I have it in water. Okay, I just hit it to move it around so I can fit more in. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Okay, you get the idea. I'm going to spare you the noise, and I'll be back when I have them all grounded up, okay? All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I ended up with 8 bags of onions. These are onions from the food processor. 8 bags. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bags. Pretty good, huh? So let me give you a money breakdown. I bought 2 3-pound bags of onions. They were on sale, marked down to I think it was, the total price was $3. So I guess it was around $1.50 each. And the peppers, they were on sale for 99 cents a pound, and I got 1 bag that had 6 peppers in it, and then I bought 2 more peppers for the green color to give it some color. So the 6 peppers were $3.99, so that's $4, and then the other 2 peppers was another $2. So that's $6. So for $6 for the peppers, and around what did I say, $3 for the onions, you have a lot of vegetables that you can look forward to it with your recipes without worrying about, oh, I need an onion, I need a pepper. Also for the onions, you know how when you peel onions it makes you want to cry? Well, you can just do that process all at one time and get it over with. In the future you don't have to worry about crying, right? Okay, so I'm gonna clean the processing bowl, and we're gonna continue on with the garlic. Alrighty, we'll be right back. Okay, now the last thing we're going to process in the food processor is garlic. So I have already peeled garlic, and this costs $2.52. Okay, so we're up on $11.52 for all the vegetables, for the onions, peppers, and the garlic. Now the garlic we're going to grind up using a little olive oil because it's not in water like I had the onions and peppers. So we need something to help it grind down and to preserve it, okay? All right, so we're going to put the garlic in here. Aha, you see that? I didn't wash it. Let me cut this off. Wash them, wash the container, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back on track. I got them washed now. Okay? Alright, we're going to put them in. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to pour the olive oil right down here, okay, as it mixes, okay? Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm just going to clear it off the sides. I'm going to add a little more garlic oil to lubricate that. And I'll be back so you don't hear the noise. Okay, so we ended up with 5 bags of ground garlic, okay? 5 bags. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bags of ground garlic. Well, there we have it. We're now ready for anything. We're ready for stews. We're ready for to mix the vegetables in with other vegetables. We're ready to enhance flavor. We're ready to, if you wanted to just put the vegetables on top of some meat and put it in the air fryer oven. Whatever you want to use it for, it's ready for you. And you're going to put it in the freezer, and whenever you're ready, you can pull out a bag and you're good. And remember this, okay? Get a freezer if you can. It costs around $140. It's worth it because when all said and done, at least you have something to you have a space to put your food in, so you can catch sales, you can process food, you have many options. It helps you to stretch your budget, okay? Buy a freezer if you can. Save up a little by little until you can get one, okay? Okay, so we have, again, I want to show you again, 5 bags of the ground garlic, okay? And what did we have? I think it was 5 bags of the peppers, I don't know, and 6 bags of the onions. Try to buy a freezer if you can, okay? Because a freezer will help you catch sales, stretch your budget, process food, and it works, okay? And thank you for subscribing, and I really appreciate you sharing the videos. It's been a pleasure serving you, and the word of the day is, try to buy a freezer, okay? You're gonna need it. Thanks. Bye-bye.